that faint trickle of Bob Marley in the background? Right? I love Bob Marley. This is Ryan Keys with Spirituality with a Spin. It is September 25th, 2016, and I am here making a difference. I am only the messenger delivering a message. I am your FedEx man of the future. I am someone that is here at the crossroads to help you help yourself. And that is the fact. I'm nobody special. I'm nobody superior. Everything that I do, you could do if you wanted to take the time, if you wanted to get in touch, which is about all there is in this life. Touch. Love. Touch. Love that touch. And touch with love. Today's topic is going to be about in the interconnectedness of twin flames and their telepathy. The preparation before you actually pursue your twin flame. I was a purveyor and a practicer and a practitioner of the law of attraction, and I immediately caught on to the game there and to the social well-being of the selfie factor of the law of attraction and the inability of the teachings that were to help those truly become spiritually harmonized, to really actually help the masses. So if you have a Cadillac on your law of attraction board, and there is no elephants, and there is no little kids getting water or food, and there is no words of well-being for mankind, I don't want to talk to you. You can attract all you want. You can attract beach houses in Malibu. You can attract phenomenal things. But if you don't have a soul, I'm not getting in your car. I'm not getting on your boat. I am not going down that road you are. Money is a necessity to this world. Money is not anything other than the currency that establishes your self-worth by society's perspective. Now, I say there's something higher than society. I say there is source. I say the source establishes the worth of everything as equal. Now, if you want to argue that, you go to your God and you let me know what that has to say. You go to your book and you let me know. As far as I know, the only two things Jesus was ever really an advocate for was to love your Creator with all your heart and all your expression, and to express that. And then to love others as you would have them love you. To love those in the same vein as you would love God. That's heavy. 2 laws? Those counterbalance all 10, Moses. What did you bring down from the mountain? You brought 10 things, and Jesus brought 2, and Buddha brought 1. So, again, I am a conscientious, Christ-conscious Buddhist. And isn't that beautiful? Okay, so I'm going to drop this hexagram I Ching reading before I begin, before I get lost in this world that we're in right now. I'm going to be doing a weekly I Ching reading to give us closer insight, to get us locked in, to get us on point, because we need it. We need that love. We need that insight. We need that intuition. I need it. If you don't need it, don't listen. I need it. I need to be closer to the source. I need to be closer to my ascended masters. I want to, you turn me into a sage. I'll smudge sage, but make me sage. I would love to be just floating around loving everybody. Give me a cloud that says love, and I will float right in front of you, and I will hug the hell out of you. Right? I'm going to be like giving hugs out all day long. So here's what I wanted to drop on you for this week. As I asked on the I Ching, it was Hexagram 19. Now, Hexagram 19, that is about encouragement. We need some encouragement, right? And I'm going to go down into the Oracle of Love and talk about it real quick. This is for people that are right now in the down and dirty and the grittiness of what's going on in your life. All those people that follow me, all those people that email me, contact me, and look for help and that I've helped, or all those people that just wander across my path with a little bit of synchronicity. Hexagram 19 from the I Ching, a book of love and a book of wisdom, a book of words from 3,000 years ago that was dropped on us the same way the computer language was dropped on us. the same way. Binary code, baby. It is all about the binary. It is all about the universe talking to us. And now Hexagram 19 is about looking ahead. It is about looking ahead. It is the stage of development where something new shows itself to the outside world for the first time, and the world is supportive. It is encouraging. It is seeing the future, and it helps you to forge, to move forward. This hexagram means looking ahead by offering encouragement and being encouraged face to face that future self, to learn from your mistakes. A newcomer is keen to learn about the world, and the world is opening and being explored. Learning is meant in the sense of feeling one's way of encounters and exploration rather than the role of repetition. Groundhog Day is done. All right, world, NBC, ABC, Disney, all of you mutators of manifestation, you can keep your white picket fences. You can keep your idealistic settings of what you want us to be. You can keep your pink rosy handcuffs on us. You can keep telling us the lies that you're selling us and telling us that we're only worth $1 value on our hourly life. I say nay. I say the source is more powerful than Disney. I say the grand architect, the designer, the one that made me, that made you, that made all of this, is the shit. It is the shiznit. It is the one that will undone everything. And I know that English isn't correct, and that was on purpose. So you're being encouraged in an endeavor. You are being encouraged to encourage others in this endeavor. Open to new ideas, new possibilities, to embark on exploration. Bring enthusiasm and thoroughness to this endeavor. Research the new, facilitate it with meetings, with exploration, with engaging, and flirt. Flirt and don't hurt. And the oracle is talking about encouraging another's advance, rewarding encounters. The debut is received with enthusiasm. October is hitting the house. Mercury is out of this retro, running around and destroying the world. So it is time, baby. Let Jupiter take its spot. Let us get into the balance of Libra and let us dive into this wonderful divinity and put that dirty business behind us. So you want to know about twin flames. I want to know about twin flames. Two souls. Two names with one soul ultimately. Right? Two souls mean one of one. Two equals one in this situation. So you got two names and one soul. Now, don't get too harsh when it comes to about twin flames. If you feel like you haven't had one, if you feel like you're on a dark road and you're not getting to where you need to be. When I was doing law of attraction coaching, I used to come at it like this. Attraction, action, satisfaction. My 3 keys to getting things manifested. Worked every time, like a charm. You got to attract it. You got to act on it. And you got to love that you got it. Because here's a downside. When you get what you want, or when you're getting what you want, ego. Ego. It's like Jason in a horror film, like Jaws. Dun, 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 dun. Here comes ego. Here comes ego. Ego will ride up on and flip you like a bitch. Ego will take everything that you just worked for. It will mess up your manifestation. Okay? And that's where meditation comes in, because meditation is your way around ego. Humility, baby. Be humble. Look for the humility in every situation. Know that nurture has not been as effective as nature in some ways. And let's get back to nature. Let's get back to the original organic, which in my mind is love. Love is all there is. We were created out of love, and that is where we need to be sitting pretty. So I've got a couple ways that you can get in touch with your twin flame. Give me 1 second. I just did a rude sip of my green tea, passion green tea from Coffee Bean. That'd be some shit if I was actually Coffee Bean doing this, dropping this right now, wouldn't it? People looking around at me like, who the hell is that? What is he talking to? Why is he talking into that big microphone? Because I have a big microphone. I get my message out. Just a little sense of humor. Okay, so I've gotten a lot of requests. A lot of people talking to me about twin flames. That's why I started this Twin Flame 101. That's why I'm diving in. Why? Because I got a shitload of experience when it comes to love. I have been a love coach for a long time. I've helped people get married. I have made and shaped. I helped my mom get remarried. I helped her get on eHarmony. And I've made a difference. I know about love. I am intuitive with love. But damn if I don't mess that shit up myself. So that is what I'm looking at right now. That is my own manifestation, and I'm taking you with me on that belly up resolution of my own issues so that I can fix this. And if I can fix this, you can fix this. We can pull this out together. So I am Jerry Maguire right now. Help me, help you, help yourself. I don't bring any unusual skills to bear. I don't bring any extra special connections other than maybe a near death, which gives me a little bit more confidence in life after death and the evolution of self. But I will tell you, you can do the same thing. You have the same goal. You have the same strength. You have the same assets. But if you don't want to go there because your life is a little bit too torrid and you need help, that is okay. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. I ask for help all the time. So in this twin flame ascension, there's a couple things that have to happen. Number one, you have to meet your twin flame, right? Then that's when the whole nother ball game starts, because that is, let me tell you, that is some massive undertaking. The momentum it takes to meet your twin flame is essential. So we need to establish some momentum. And how can we do that? We explore some essential facts on dialing in by no mistake, manifesting that connection, that telepathic link with your twin flame. And it is there. It is there. It's beyond a sexual encounter. It is beyond any physical. It is emotional, spiritual, and vibrational. It's like a radio wave being sent out across the land, and you are the only one that can hear it, and they can hear it. That's it. And this is dormant in all of us, but it is dormant, a connection that is dormant in you, too. So even if you don't feel you have psychic abilities, you can feel that they're evil, whatever the hell you think. But let me just tell you, telepathy, moms will tell you that they know when their child is sick. Twins will tell you they know what's going on with the other. And hey, you can't undo what's done. So you have your opinion, I have mine. But interact energetically. And this new online situation has brought over a new envelope. Your twin flame is cruising online as well, most likely. And probably in your vicinity. You probably don't even know, but they're there. Did they see you? I don't know. Are you calling out for them? Perhaps you are. But are you doing it in the right way? Are you sending out vibes that are going to make them run? You hit me, you run. Because why? Because I'm sending out vibes of like, I'm helping the world. I don't have time for anything else. I'll learn. It's all right. I will learn. So no skills are required for this. Twin flame, twin soul, telepathy. It enables two twins to hear each other's thoughts and converse mentally. Now, aside from the actual communication experience that is normally feelings and moods and all of this stuff that is established through claircognizance, you need to understand it's energetic. This knowledge is already downloaded in you. It exists. And if you're meeting your twin flame in this lifetime, it's not a necessity. It's not something that all of us will do. But this dream I had the other night, this little guy in this Akashic record hall, I've been having this dream repetitively, going into the Akashic record hall every night for the past 2 months, getting crazy, unruly knowledge. But he told me last night, 2017 is the year for twin flames, because it's the year that the earth starts to shift, the new earth. And then he said, my friend, and I said, but what if your twin flame runs? What if your twin flame hurts you? And then he said, okay, sometimes a broken heart pours out itself easier. That's heavy. Ooh, a broken heart pours out easier. Yes. A broken glass holds no water. All the water goes all over the place. So if you're holding this for your other person, you're the twin flame, you got all this water in your glass and you're holding it and it's just for them and they're the only ones that can drink it, well, you two are benefiting quite nicely, but how does the world benefit? Well, sometimes the source might say, break that glass. And then you pour out all over the world. Now you're still existing. And now your twin flame may come along and break their glass as well. And then you both are just all over the world doing this magic together. So if you're going to be fortunate enough to encounter your twin flame in this lifetime, so be it. If you are with your soulmate or your life partner right now and you are totally smashingly happy, then you probably aren't even listening to anything about twin flames. I'm going to guess that synchronicity and that the sustenance of source has driven you here to look for the fruit of my giving from the message of the source to enable you to get to where you want to go. Because you feel not satisfied. You feel that shift. You feel an energetic thirst for more. And we're going to cover all that on YouTube. But think of it. Touching across the distance, a remote touch between twin flames. It's heavier at the alpha and the theta state when you're sleeping, out of body, in body. It's about that. Now, I encourage you. I'm going to drop some meditations about twin flames here in the next few days. I've got some meditations about raising your chakras. Now, those are heavy meditations that bring you to a theta state, a 432 megahertz vibrational place and plane. And I want you to do those and relax into that state and visualize this twin flame energy if you want to meet your twin flame. Or if you've met your twin flame and your twin flame just ran like a freaking gazelle across the Serengeti, like you were a lion chasing it and that shit said, boom, I'm gone. They're never gone. They can't run. They can't hide. You are connected. You are side by side, my friends. Yes, you are. Because many twins feel that their counterpart is like holding their hands or kissing them. They can feel it. They can feel it. Now, one thing is that you're always tuned in to each other's channel. So whatever you're doing, they know. They feel it. And it's affecting them. So when you're feeling under the weather, they're feeling under the weather. When you're feeling excited, they're feeling excited. They don't know why. When you're seeing 1111, they're seeing 1111. When you're seeing 222, they're seeing 222. My particular number is 143. When I see 143, twin flame synchronicity leaps off the page, my goosebumps stand up, and everything about my heart flutters, and I feel free, and I feel like I just found that piece of heaven. That is my number. That's my twin flame connection number. What's yours? Leave it in the comments. Let me know. So now, a lot of twin flames, they feel and they sense that they hear each other's thoughts and feelings and moods, and it gets stronger the easier you are able to slip into this new meditative style of being, the more that silence is okay for you. The twin flame telepathy is an amazing way to stay in touch with, even though there's physical distance, right? Both of you mantra it out together, and if you haven't met them, say things like, I love you, I forgive you, I see you, I feel you, I feel your energy. I await your arrival. I believe in you. Sending this love is simple, and it focuses you into a heart space where you start to feel your twin, and you start to manifest, and you start to see and then visualize their energy. Give them a color, an energetic color, and see that and focus on it. Like right now, if I'm seeing the color, I'm up by a twin flame. I'm looking at colors right now. Oh shit, that is a color palette. That is a lot of color. Okay. So you pick your color. I'll have to figure out what's going on with mine. That is a colorful twin flame. So it's not just about verbal communications. It is all about impressions and images and sounds and dreams and sensory perceptions. It's about these, like sometimes you'll feel like a hot flash and you're not going through menopause, right? You'll feel like heart palpitations, or you'll just be walking around, and you, even as a guy, right? You're like, shit, what happened? I'm aroused. It's just right there. It's happening. It's a shift. The physical is being just coddled and capped up by the spiritual right now. We're all in a big bowl of like molding and shaping. So those times that you just think about things that like you have a cognition, like a cognitive. You see 1111, you registers. Well, it's not just an angel number, it's a twin flame number, right? So it really boosts that togetherness to start visualizing and start seeing that twin flame. And I'm not trying to send you on a path and on a wild screaming ride of like, I'm going to get a divorce and leave my kids and everything else. No, I'm not saying that. If you've established a certain level of life and you are in that life with a life partner, you're going to have to wait till next time, I think. I personally would say and it is possible, because not all the times the twin flame is going to come around that you're going to be with them at that moment if you've already established that you're with somebody else. But then again, I don't know. You could be together later. I've encountered a case where a lady that I had helped, she met her twin flame in high school, and then ended up getting married, and they got a divorce, and then they went their separate ways, and they were separated for a long time. She got remarried and had a child with someone else, and they were 50 something. They came back around. They both just happened to have the circumstance that came to bear where they could be together, and now they're happy. Okay, happiness doesn't have a time limit. It doesn't have a certain requirement. But they have that inner piece of twin flames, and they're doing stuff. They're making a difference in this world. It's not just about coming together and being like all lovey-dovey. It's about doing the hard work. And they've done that, and they did it. So I am not the caretaker of what situations are going to happen, but I'm just saying that do try to adhere to the nature of responsibility, and when it comes to being responsible and cordial and humble with your life, and put the good of all first, and then you bring forth your desire. The running energy is going to be limited by the clearing energy, so you got to do a lot of clearing. You need to do a lot of self-focused communication and silence. I did a silence retreat, as you all know. That was phenomenal in opening me up and helping me to hear that voice, whether it was too late or not. Isn't the problem. It's never too late. Run, but you can't hide, because twin flames are inside. All right, so use these kind of cutting edge methods. YouTube has a lot of them. Anything that's oscillating at about 432 megahertz is going to give you a dynamic place to develop that closeness. It isn't like using a telephone, though, so don't think you can just like dial up a number. You need to really get to a good place. You need to be in an energetic place. Often we hear that we can hear our twin flames' voice. We can just sense them. And for my same-sex followers, I say everybody watch Cloud Atlas, and stop putting labels on people. Stop putting labels on all kinds of stuff. Life is not about judgment. Life is not about letting people rule your existence. And I apologize. I am plugging in right now. I am out in the middle of nowhere, and I am running down on a battery. So I have got to bring up some power. There we go. We're all set. We can continue. But my same-sex people, souls have no flesh. Souls have no body. And then here's something that happens. This is a little bit off track of the twin flame telepathy, but it isn't. When you encounter each other, there can be a little bit of jealousy that develops in between twin flames, because let's take hypothetically the female twin flame and the female energy twin flame, no matter what the sex is, the female energy twin flame may sense more male energy on the other side of the coin of the other twin flame, and you get jealous thinking there's a male presence. But what you're sensing is yourself. You're sensing that part of yourself, that pinnacle of yourself, that it resides there and that you're having a problem with. So remember, counterbalance, yin and yang. It's about dark and light. It's about coming together. It's about the re-equilibrium of the male and the female. So don't let that cause that ego. Don't let that go to your head. Don't let that start to allow those sensations to come on either. But remember that telepathy with your twin flame makes you able to talk to yourself. It makes you able to dream travel. I want you to envision at night before you go to bed and just talk in your head to your twin flame. Have a conversation with them. It's much like if you go to your loved one's graveside and you talk to them. Same thing. Talk to the person you haven't met yet. They're listening. They can hear you. I do it. I talk religiously, especially in the car. When I cut on Ed Sheeran, I'm listening. I could pop it right in now when I'm talking and I'm thinking and I'm putting that. I'm deep down in that connection, and I know that's going through. I know it is. I know that my twin flame is listening somewhere out there in the great big beyond, as yours is as well. So telepathy with your twin flame is going to make you able to also talk to others. It's going to make you more able to open up, to get centered, to be concentric with the way things operate. And you'll start getting more of those epiphanies, more of those aha moments, as one of my wonderful people that wrote in shared with me. And then just remember, it's like going to the gym. The more you practice this, the more you practice meditation, the more you practice some moments of silence, the more you practice going into your prayer closet or your meditative state and your mantra about connecting with this other embodiment, this other part of you, the more it's going to work. The more you do this, the more you're going to be able to establish a soul bond with other people. You are going to elevate the level of love in your life. And then you need to be very thankful when that happens. Now, so that is a lot about the twin flame telepathy. And one thing that I wanted to say before I go, I provide, as you all know, intuitive counseling through I Ching, which is a 3,000-year-old binary numeric counting system, which gives ancient master advice. And then I mix it with the astrological influences and my own intuitive near-death flavor I bring. So that's a threefold system that I bring to help you find an answer at the crossroads. And then we go off of your intuition. So we do a fourfold system to make sure that we have all of our balances and checks and balances set up, so we're not giving any erratic information. Now, I've got a lot of clients that I work with, and it's successful, and we're doing great, and they're in happy spots. Some things are tough that they're going through, but yet it is fabulous. And this twin flame phenomenon that I've experienced, that I am helping you guys experience and learn as we all learn, I'm getting some great input. I'm getting some wonderful people writing in and dealing with some wonderful development of twin flame energies with people I'm counseling. I got a particular letter that stands out. I'm not saying any names, but you'll know who you are. They touched me in how they address themselves and how they put themselves out there, in their vulnerability and in their beauty of how they were consistent with their writing and opening up, and compassion, even compassion with me in my states of wanting to sometimes run because I feel overwhelmed with this mission to really recalibrate that around us. But they were very compassionate, very caring, very accommodating, and that was a beautiful letter. And I look forward to more of those from people. And I'm really trying to boost up my interaction on social media so that I can be in and about and walking around in the ether. I'm actually entertaining I'm getting two of my books transcribed. I'm entertaining going to some workshops in India and in Dubai, Norway, Costa Rica, Maui, and then in Australia. Those are my called places to go, and then possibly back to South Africa. But this person just showed me that even when I don't think I'm making a difference, I get discouraged, that I still am. And it's not me that is making the difference, but although I am putting the elbow grease to it, I am putting my nose to the grindstone, trying to get good content out there, trying to project a new perspective, hence the name Psychic Perspective, trying to put a new spin on spirituality, trying to give you the ins and outs and the dedicated male perspective for all my female warriors out there, that just trying to raise our overall energy and our overall awareness. So I thank you for your participation. I thank you for taking that extra time to contact me. And I would love to have you follow this Twin Flame series and this phenomenon and see where it goes. I am not going to limit it. I'm going to expand it and to grow with this until I myself feel that it is fully covered. And then we will talk about soulmates and soul braids and lifelong partners. And my mission, 365 days of change, is definitely still in force. I'm doing something different every day because that is what opens the doors for the universe to give you what you need. But my true message is love. And I'm going to open my chest, open my heart, fillet myself open for the world. I'm going to give as much as I can until I can't give anymore, and then I'll reach down and I will give more again. Because love is all there is at the end of the day. Love is all that heals. Love is all that feels. So as I go out with Bob Marley, peace, light, and love. I will see you on the other side. Namaste.